So, this is going to be a reading for my Capricorns. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a look at the harsh truth that you need to hear now for the first half of August. So I hope we have some fresh energy coming through and we got some positive things going. Now, keep in mind with this being general, you only want to take what does apply to you and let the rest fly. If you also want to see more of our readings, subscribe and hit that notification bell and check out the description if you want a personal. Okay? But let's go ahead and see what's going on. The first card that we have, and it flipped out actually, we have the Two of Wands here. Okay, so the first harsh truth that you really need to hear, Capricorns, there's a need for you guys to decide what path is ahead of you. What path do you want to walk along, or where do you see yourself being in the long term, in terms of like the next 2 months or the next 2 years? Where do you see yourself position within your relationship, within your career, things like that? What needs to happen is you guys need to get a clear indication, and instead of like procrastinating constantly in terms of a decision that you know you need to make, whether that's going to college or shifting careers or, you know, moving to another state, it's time for you to stop putting off the decision, because all it's doing is leaving room for the opportunity to slip away, or you guys to keep talking yourself out of it. The more that you sit on the decision, the more you're talking yourself out of it, because why else would you need to sit on a decision for so long, right? So there's a need for you guys to stop kind of procrastinating on a decision. That's like the first harsh truth here, okay? Because it is impacting your path overall by waiting. Now, the next card we do have is the Eight of Materials, or the Eight of Pentacles. So another harsh truth that you guys may be needing to hear, it's more so surrounding like your work environment. Some of you have like this either really crazy, interesting work environment, or you guys may be at a disadvantage within your work, or hold on, let me rephrase that because I'm getting tongue-tied. It's either you guys may have like a really stressful work environment, or at work, you're like feeling as if you're having to take on too many jobs, because as I'm seeing it, this is like a lot of hands. So you may have a lot of tasks or responsibilities that may be overwhelming. And the harsh truth is, for a lot of you, there needs to be preparations that you're putting in place to do something with your money, so that at one point you guys can actually go ahead and retire. And I'm really talking to my people who are like older watching this, getting closer to the age of retirement. Some of you don't necessarily have a plan, and this could cause you to have to work up until you die if you don't have a plan in place. And the harsh truth is, if you want to be able to enjoy all that you've worked for, you need to put something in place now to make sure that you're good in the future. Another harsh truth, some of you need to really look at what you keep giving energy to and what you put your energy into, whether this is like you constantly trying to work on a relationship with a family member who's really stubborn, okay? Or you still trying to work out a marriage with a partner who may not even be trying to really listen to you. This is you needing to be honest with yourself. What's worth putting energy into, what's not? Where is someone trying to meet you halfway? And where is the... And where is it where this individual may not be matching your energy at all? So there's a need for you to look at what you keep giving energy to and whether or not it's worth it. Another harsh truth with this, if you're in a relationship and you're the main one trying your best to make it work, you're still trying to be optimistic and put effort and energy into this, and your person's not matching that energy, the harsh truth is that relationship may fall apart if this person doesn't show some sort of interest in keeping the relationship together just as much as you are. Now, I also have the Ace of Wands in reverse, or Ace of Inspiration in reverse here. So another harsh truth that you guys may be needing to hear, someone who you may have more so of like a sexual relationship with, or you have sexual attraction with, that person don't need to get any more of your energy, okay? Especially if this person may have been leading you on and making you think like, oh yeah, this is going to be a relationship. I'm interested in getting in a relationship. And that's not necessarily the vibes that this person's putting out now. Do not engage with them anymore sexually, okay? And another harsh truth with this, there's somebody who just doesn't deserve the opportunity to have access to you again. Especially if this is someone who gets under your skin, makes you angry, takes advantage of the connection every time you may, give this person a second chance here, okay? Now, we also have the Two of Voices here in reverse. And this is kind of going back to what I was saying about the Two of Wands. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this card. But with the Two of Voices in reverse, upright, this would be, hold on, the card fell on the floor. Upright, this would be you feeling like your hands are tied at some capacity and you feeling like you're confused and conflicted. But with it being in reverse, you guys have pretty much gotten the answers that you need to move forward. It's just making sure that you're not conflicting yourself. And like I was saying earlier, the procrastination piece of like waiting for opportunities to kind of like pass you by and realizing that it may be a little too late, especially career-wise. Oh, okay. This is another harsh truth that just came through. When it comes to communication between you and your person or love interest, this clashing that you guys may be going through is mainly because both of you guys may not be really trying to understand where the other person may be coming from. And unless you guys find some like better way to communicate where it's not like combative to the other individual and where it's not like solution based, because you can argue and there's no solution in sight, and there is not going to be a solution in sight ever, especially if it's a circumstance where there is no solution available. But in some cases, if you're arguing in a way where it's like pettiness and it's, I'm trying to hurt your feelings, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that to get back at you, then that leaves no room for you guys to rebuild. So the harsh truth is, if you want a connection to work out and for it to be healthy, there needs to be a better way to communicate with each other and convey your feelings, okay? And then this last card, the Six of Voices, a harsh truth you guys may be needing to hear. Some of you really do maybe need to move to a whole nother city or state to get a certain job opportunity or to meet someone new. And if you needed that confirmation, here it is, okay? But this is what I see in terms of energy. I hope I did put things in perspective for you. If you enjoyed, feel free to thumbs this video up. Check out the information listed below as well if you want a personal, and I will see you in the next one.